I think it went.
Okay, kind of cold, isn't it?
Teacher.
Hello. Okay, guys. Well, can you see my screen? Yeah. Yes, you can.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, great. So, guys, today we're gonna be working in our last week. Unfortunately, this is the last week of the intermediate one level. So we are gonna be working on the class number 8. Ready? So I have to accommodate the camera. Wait, that's it. Excellent. That's good. So we're gonna be working in our class number 8, and the activity or the topic of this week, it's going to be related to job and success. No, so the name of the week is job and success. What is the meaning of success? What is that word, that so heavy word, success? What is the meaning of that word?
Éxito.
Éxito, very good, excellent. So in that case, when we talk about success, well, it's the things that we have fulfilled, right? The things that we have completed in our life, right? That's why the first question was, what is your biggest accomplishment so far? An accomplishment, it's something that in the past was my objective, but I already completed. Example, for me, I graduated from the National University. That's one of my objectives in my life before, but in the year 2015, I graduated from the university, right? So that was probably one of my biggest accomplishments so far. Now, that was one of the questions. The second question was, what is your biggest goal for the future? What is the meaning of a goal?
Meta.
Exactly. So when we talk about a goal, it's an objective that I haven't completed yet, that I still have for the future, right? So when I say a goal, of course, I know that it's for the future. Ready? In this case, we have like a small conversation between a business manager and a teacher, right? So, Mrs. Daniela, could you please read the part of the business manager?
I managed to make a lot of money last year. I hope I will have started my own company by the end of this year. What about you?
Perfect. So the woman says, I managed to make a lot of money this year, and I hope I will have started my own company by the end of the next year. So the woman presented a accomplishment, something that she completed, yes, I managed to make, and also a future objective, which is I hope I will have started my own company by the end of the next year. Ready? Then she asked, okay, what about you? So she asked the teacher, Mr. Yesid, help me to read the part of the teacher mind.
By the end of 2027, I would like to have published my I1 didactic material, because I have managed to create a lot of material to teach during all these years.
Very good, thank you. So in that case, the teacher says, by the end of 2027, o sea, para cuando se acabe el 2027, right? I would like to have published my own didactic material. This one, it's, what do you think? Accomplishment or goal for the future? What does it sound like?
Goal?
It's a goal
Goal
for the future, of course, right? Muy bien, Jesse, muy bien, Danny. So because it's by the end of the 2027 and the person says, I would like to have published my own didactic material. Okay, great. It's a very, very big objective for the 2027. The man says, because I have managed to create. I have managed to create. It means that in these years, in all these years, todos estos años, the man completed the creation of different materials, right? So in that case, also, the man presents a future goal and also an objective that it's already completed, that it's already fulfilled, right? So in this case, guys, we're going to learn today to answer these two different questions. What is my biggest accomplishment so far? And what is my biggest goal for the future? Okay, we're going to learn today how can we describe those things looking into the future. Okay, ready? Okay, so let me just start here. Okay, good. So, well, I would like to listen to you guys. What is your biggest accomplishment? Tell me the university, the job, my family, my car, my apartment. Let's see. What is your biggest accomplishment? What do you think? What is your biggest accomplishment in life so far, hasta el momento, so far?
My biggest accomplishment was finished my career.
Graduate. What is your profession, Danny? As a
Economist.
economist. Very
Economist.
good. Muy bien, very good. So graduate as an economist. Muy bien, excellent. What about the other guys? What is your biggest accomplishment so far?
Teacher, my biggest accomplishment has been to buy my apartment.
Excellent, very good. Apartment. Muy bien, very good. Jesse, congratulations on your apartment. Okay, well, I would say that also my biggest accomplishment in my, like, in my personal life, it's my apartment too. But in my academic life, probably it's my magister, no? So I graduate as a magister in language didactics in 2021, I think so. Yes, in 2021. So that was my biggest accomplishment in academic life. In personal life, probably my apartment too. What about Christian? What about you?
Teacher, I don't know. I still working for my accomplishments.
Okay, very good. Good, excellent. So that's another way to see it. So he's still working on his accomplishments. I mean, Brian, do you have any accomplishments so far?
Teacher, I think that graduated a technology accountant.
Yeah, very good. Graduate, graduate as accounting technician, no? Muy bien, excellent. Okay, very good, excellent. So all of those are great accomplishments, not very difficult, require a lot of effort, right? Some of them are completely finished. Like, for example, the graduation. It's something that it's completely finished. Because once that you finish the university, you don't have to come back ever. Yeah, you finish and that's it. Others probably are not so completed because, for example, as Jesse and me, we bought apartments. But, well, I think that Jesse is the same, but in my case, I couldn't pay all the apartment at once. So I am still in the process of paying, right? I couldn't complete, I mean, I haven't finished the payment of my apartment. I started and I have paid a lot of times. I have paid for 4 years, but I haven't finished. No lo he terminado aún. So some of the accomplishments are completely finished. Other accomplishments are still in progress. As for example, Christian said, teacher, I am still working for my accomplishments. Great, because it's something that it's not completely done, but it's a processing work. It's a work in process, sorry, a work in process. Ready? Okay, muy bien. Now, guys, from the other perspective, what is your biggest goal for the future? I think that my biggest goal for the future is work at a university. Probably someday work at a university. Maybe as a coordinator or something, as a dean, dean, it means decano, right? So probably as a dean in a university, why not? No, could be a good idea. That is my biggest goal for the future. I don't know exactly when, but that is one goal for the future. What about you? What do you expect from the future?
My biggest goal for the future is travel to the world and create my own company
Wait a second. Travel especially to a special city or travel around the world?
around the world.
Excellent. Travel around the world and also create a company. Listo, Dani, muy bien. Do you have any idea when? 2030, 2050, 2025? When?
2030.
Okay, by 2030. Muy bien. Very determined. Muy bien, Dani. Excellent. Good. What about the other guys? Any future goals?
Teacher, one of my most important future goals is work on something that I like. I think that is important.
Oh, so I would say, like, wait. Get a job in something that I like, no? Something I like. Bueno, no I, sino Chris. Yes, so he says, get a job in something that I like. Muy bien, very good. What could be that, Chris? Like, what kind of company would you consider something that you like?
I'm not sure yet, but I'm looking for it.
Okay, very good. So he's just working it out. Excellent, very good, guys. So in that case, when we talk about the future goal, well, it's something kind of easier, like, okay, I want to fulfill this in the future, Sometimes we have some accomplishments, but we don't see them as such, no? No los vemos como tal. So it's sometimes difficult to find out our accomplishments, but believe me, everybody has some accomplishments, no? Maybe emotional, maybe personal, maybe academical. We have accomplishments in many different ways, as well as the goals. No, we can have goals for my love life, goals for my family life, goals for my money, goals for my studies. No, so for my academical part. So in that case, guys, we're going to have, when we talk about accomplishments and goals, we're going to have to manage two different parts. Well, talking about goals, talking about accomplishments requires me to use the past because it's something that it's already finished and it's already all done, right? So in this case, for example, we have the expression managed. Yeah, manage, literally, it means manejar. But when I say that I managed to do something, it's like fui capaz de, right? O me las arreglé para, right? So in that case, guys, when the expression manage, we can work about the expression of the accomplishments. Ready? So in that case, for example, we can say here like, okay, I have been able to buy many houses. I have been able to buy many houses, right? Or I was able to buy the best car in the world. Yes. So two different accomplishments, but one of them it's in simple past. I was able to buy the best car in the world, while the other one is in present perfect. I have been able to Present perfect. I have been able to buy many houses, right? What do you think? What is the difference between using an accomplishment in present perfect and accomplishment in simple past? What is the difference? Why? What do you think? No idea. Not sure.
Teacher, pues creo que en español.
Yes, yes.
Como que estaré comprando algo, sí.
In simple past, yes?
Y he estado comprando, he podido comprar algo, sí, algo así.
Okay, easy. So, well, the difference, of course, yes, it's on the action. Is the action completely finished or not? Example, when we said I graduated from the university, it's something that it's finished. Yes, the graduation, when I say I graduated in any year. For example, in my case, I graduated in 2015. De pronto, Danny graduated in 2000, no sé, 18 or something like that. De pronto, Brian graduated in other different year. Es algo que ya se acabó. It's something that it's finished. Ya lo logré, ya lo acabé, right? In that case, I'm going to use the simple past. Simple past is an action that it's completely finished. While on the other hand, when we use present perfect, it's something that it's still in process. For example, I'm paying my apartment. I'm paying my apartment, right? I finished? No, I am still in process, but until this moment, hasta este momento, lo he podido pagar. O sea, es un achievement o un accomplishment que no se ha terminado. Ready? Entonces, in that case, tengo dos formas, present perfect y simple past, right? Simple past, si es algo que ya logré, ya lo terminé. Present perfect, si es algo que lo he logrado hasta el momento, pero no he terminado. Ejemplo, so far, hasta este momento, I have been able to buy many houses. He podido comprar muchas casas. ¿Ya acabé? No, voy a comprar otras. Ah, bueno, entonces present perfect. I have been able. ¿Cierto? But if I say, I was able to buy the best car in the world. Fui capaz de comprar el mejor carro del mundo. ¿Cuántas veces? Pues just one, ya lo acabé. Es el mejor carro. That's it. Entonces, simple past. Ready? Now, in the expressions that we have here, like available, we are going to have two. One is the expression be able to. What is the meaning of the expression be able to? Do you remember?
Ser capaz de.
Ser capaz de, muy bien, Dani. And the other one, which is manage to. As I said, it's like arreglárselas para o también ser capaz de. Son expresiones sinónimas, right? Now, as we have simple past and present perfect, this verb is the one that it's going to be conjugated. The verb that is after to, obvio, claro, it's in infinitive. Yes, so I managed to, ¿qué? I managed to buy. Fue en el pasado, pero el que pongo en pasado es the first verb. The verb here, it's going to be in infinitive, right? Si es present perfect, lo mismo. I have been able to o I have managed, right? Las dos expresiones pueden ser usadas. La gran diferencia es si uso el simple past o si uso el present perfect, right? So, example. I was able to or I managed to, simple past. I was able to get a high score on the final test. Final test, ¿cuándo lo presenté? Antier. ¿Todavía lo estoy presentando? No, ya acabé. Ok, por eso uso simple past porque es una acción finalizada, right? I was able, o sea, fui capaz de obtener una buena nota en el examen final, examen que obvio ya se acabó, por eso uso simple past. O I managed to get. Ready? Pues cualquiera de las dos expresiones. Si están en simple past, pues was able to. O si es you, pues were able to. Y el verbo en infinitivo. Aquí, si está en pasado simple, simplemente es manage to, y el verbo en infinitivo. O sea, yo fui capaz de o me las arreglé para and the verb infinitive. Yes? Ahora, if it's present perfect, algo que no se ha finalizado, right? Okay, in that case it's different because in that case I'm gonna use have been able to, something that continues, or has been able to, en caso que sea tercera persona, ¿cierto? Entonces, for example, I have been able to get high grades all this semester. He sido capaz de obtener altas notas, pero todo el semestre no se ha acabado, por lo tanto no puedo usar simple past, puedo usar present perfect. ¿Ah? Lo mismo, if I want to use manage to, simplemente conjugo I have managed to, o she has managed to, yes, dependiendo del sujeto. I have managed to, no, the same. I have managed to get high grades all this semester. ¿Ready? Entonces, de dos expresiones diferentes, be able to and manage to, puedo obtener diferentes opciones teniendo en cuenta que algunas son en present perfect y otras son en simple past. ¿Vale? El verbo que va después de to, como siempre, va en infinitive. Guys, hasta ahí. Questions about the difficulties or problems?
Teacher, manage means logro.
Yes, manage, it's like, literalmente es manejar. Ready? But when I say, o sea, la expresión literalmente sería como maneje hacer tal cosa. Pero digamos que la traducción es como ser capaz de lograr tal cosa o simplemente en en una expresión más coloquial, arreglárselas para hacer tal cosa. Ready? So when I say, I managed to, no sé, I managed to graduate from the magister. O sea, yo me las arreglé para graduarme del magister, right? So, ¿cómo? No sé, pero I managed to do it, ¿ready? O sea, lo logré hacer o me las arreglé para, ¿vale? Entonces, es básicamente lo mismo que be able to, solo que de una forma más coloquial, ¿ready?
Okay, thank you.
Excellent. Okay, guys, entonces, here, I can have different kind of regrets, no, accomplishments, no? For example, graduating from graduate as economist. What do you think, Danny? How would you say, no, pues yo logré graduarme como economista. How would you say that? I have been able to, or I have managed to, or I manage, or how would you say that?
I was able to graduate as economist.
Excellent. Careful with the pronunciation. Mira, able. I was able to graduate as an economist. Great, excellent, right? Now, buy my apartment. Apart. Yes, comprarlo, no pagarlo, just comprarlo. Mr. Yesit. How would you say, like, no, sí, fui capaz de, no problem.
I was able to buy.
Mismo, ¿no? I was able to buy my apartment. O I managed to buy, perdón, sorry. I managed to buy my apartment. Sencillo, no problem, right? Difficult, right? But when I say, okay, pay my apartment, that is a different story because the payment of my apartment is still in process, no? So in that case, how can I say, like, no, pues hasta el momento he sido capaz, right? Me las he arreglado, right? Me las he arreglado o lo he logrado. How would you say that?
I have been able to pay my apartment.
Have been able or I have managed to pay my apartment. So far, claro, esa expresión so far, which means hasta el momento o hasta ahora, va a ser muy popular en este caso, ¿no? Porque es algo que he logrado, pero hasta ahora. No sé si luego lo vaya a lograr, pero hasta el momento lo he logrado, right? So that's why so far it's a very important expression here. Ready? Good. Okay, guys. Now, what have you accomplished? Wait, perdón, it's with double C. Accomplished this week? Thinking something that can be big or small, but something that you have accomplished. Of course, claro, de pronto no sea el accomplishment más grande, pero algo se tuvo que haber logrado. ¿Sí? In my case, for example, I have, hasta el momento, ¿no? Claro que hoy es hasta ahora martes, but I have managed to eat a little bit better, un poquito, not mucho, but to eat a little better. Yes, which is a very big accomplishment for me because I love gummies and candies, and that is very not healthy. So in that case, in this week, I have managed to eat a little bit better. Yeah. What about you? What have you accomplished this week? What do you think? Nothing? Oh, come on. Everybody has fulfilled something.
Teacher, I have managed to speak in English.
Very good. So I have managed to speak in English. Wonderful. ¿Qué más? What else? What have you completed this year? This week, sorry.
I have managed to do tax returns in my job.
Okay, it doesn't sound funny at all, but okay. I have managed to do tax returns. Okay, good. Muy bien, very good, Danny. What about Brian, Chris? What have you completed this week?
Teacher,
Dale, Chris.
okay. I have managed to stay awake on work, at work.
Very good. I have managed to stay awake at work. O sea, normally he starts falling asleep because he doesn't like that job, right? So I have managed to stay awake at work. Muy bien, Chris. Excellent. Brian.
Teacher, I have managed to don't lose the time.
I have managed, en este caso como es una negativa, I have managed not to lose the time. Verbo siempre en infinitivo después de to. ¿Listo, Brian? So not to lose time. Excelente, very good. So I have been able, or I have managed not to lose time, right? Muy bien, very good, excellent. So in that case, guys, obvio, pues todos usaron have managed, porque esta semana no se ha acabado, ¿cierto? Entonces todavía pueden lograr de pronto algo más, o pueden de pronto seguir con este logro un tiempo más, right? Pero claro que puedo usarlo para describir algo que sí ya haya finalizado. Example. In this week, I managed to, let's use be able, para cambiar un poquito. I was able to fix my kitchen counter. El mesón de la cocina, right? So I was able to fix the kitchen counter. ¿Por qué? Porque está dañado, right? Pero ya acabé. ya lo terminé. Entonces, igual, aunque la semana no se haya acabado, puedo usar expresiones con simple past si es algo que dentro de ese periodo ya terminé. I was able to fix my kitchen counter. That's it. ¿Listo? Entonces, bueno, claro, la mayoría de veces voy a usar present perfect porque es un tiempo que no ha finalizado. Pero también puedo usar simple past sin ningún problema si es una acción que ya está finalizada. ¿Vale? Questions there, difficulties, problems, preguntas, questions ahí? ¿No? Everything good? Listo, guys. Muy bien, very good. Entonces, eso en cuanto a accomplishments, o sea, lo que he logrado o lo que ya logré. ¿Listo? On the other hand, we have the part of the goals, right? So in this case, for example, we have, they say, okay, really? I hope I will have bought. I hope I will have bought my car by the end of this year, or at least I would like to have gotten my own bike. Entonces, in that case, they mention the moment. ¿Cuándo? By the end of this year. Por eso cuando le preguntaba a Daniela, bueno, ¿para cuándo la compañía? Dice, para 2030, right? Para el 2030. Okay, great. When we talk about goals, right, we have to visualize a limit in the future. So we said, for example, 2030, right? 2030. Or we said, for example, no sé, let's say when I am 30 years old, when I am 50 years old. Eso va a ser para el año, I don't know. I am 32 right now, so it's 18 years old. So like 2043, if I'm not wrong, no. Help me with the math. If I am 32 now, it's for the year 2043, no? Yes. Good. So in that case, I can establish the limit in the future with a year or a moment in my life. Yes, by the moment I am 50 years old, que será para el 2043, right? So in that case, guys, when I have that future, the action is not going to happen in that moment. No es que vaya a pasar ahí. It's going to happen from this moment, from now, until that moment. Maybe here, maybe here, maybe here, we don't know. But we know that before that moment, the action will have happened. That's why we have to use the future perfect. Ready? Future perfect. Recuerden que el future perfect is going to be will plus have and the verb in past participle. Habré hecho tal cosa. Habrá sucedido tal otra. Ready? So in that case, for example, we can see that they use two expressions. Will have, sencillo, will have bought, habré comprado, ready? But they have another one. So in that case, as I said, they will have gotten, or will have, and then the verb in past participle with the expression I hope. What is the meaning of I hope? ¿Qué significa I hope?
Espero.
Espero, because it's a goal, ¿no? No estamos seguros, es solamente un objetivo, but we are not sure. So I hope I will have gotten my PhD within 5 years. Within, recuerden que within es similar a dentro de. Entonces, como que dentro de 5 años. No es en 5 años, es dentro de 5 años yo ya habré terminado o habré finalizado my PhD. Good. And there is another expression, which is would like to have and the verb in past participle. Es una variación del futuro perfecto. En este caso no uso el futuro, el will para decir como habré finalizado, ¿cierto? Sino uso una variación would like to have y el verbo en past participle, lo que significa me gustaría haber y el verbo en past participle, o sea, en hado o ido. Me gustaría haber comprado, me gustaría haber creado, me gustaría haber establecido, me gustaría, you know, so verbs in hado or ido. Me gustaría ver. I would like to have, and then the verb in past participle. For example, I would like to have had children by the time I'm 30. Bueno, 30 something, let's say. Yes. Entonces, in that case, I would like to have had children. Me gustaría haber tenido, ¿cierto? I would like to have had children by the time I'm 30. Una vez más, incluyo el periodo de tiempo. ¿Ok? Entonces, el periodo de tiempo lo puedo incluir, claro, con el by, para decir para este momento, para el 2030, o para cuando tenga 50, right? By the time, o by the moment I am 50 years old, o también con within. Recuerden que within es otra preposición que puedo usar. Within and the quantity of years. Within 5 years, within 3 years, within 20 years, right? Then we remember that we have two possibilities. Will have plus the verb in past participle, or would like to have and the verb in past participle. Ejemplo, yo les dije, pues me gustaría trabajar en una universidad como decano o algo así, ¿cierto? Entonces, I think that by the time I am 50, para cuando yo tenga 50, by the time I'm 50, I would like to have become. What is the meaning of become? Transformarse, ¿cierto? So I would like to have become into a university dean. Dean, recuerden que es decano. So by the time I'm 50 years old, or I can say by the 2043, I would like to have become. Past participle de, bueno, es become, became, become. Entonces el verbo en past participle into a university dean. ¿Cierto? Me gustaría haberme convertido en un decano de universidad. That is my case. Right? Entonces establezco el tiempo by the time I'm 50 years old y uso cualquiera de las dos estructuras. Would like to have o will have, and then the verb in past participle in both cases. ¿Right? Entonces, ahora sí les pregunto de nuevo, lo mismo que les pregunté al inicio, guys. What is your biggest goal for the future? What is your biggest goal for the future? So you can tell me.
I will have had my own company by 2030.
By 2030, 2030.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I will have had, or I will have established, or I will have created my own company by 2030. Muy bien. Very good. Excellent. That's right. ¿Quién más? Anybody else?
Teacher, I would like to have had my own house by 2030.
Excellent. I would like to have had, or I would like to have bought, or I would like to have acquired, right? My own house by 2030. Perfect, Christian. Muy bien. What about you, Brian? What is your goal for the future, my friend?
Teacher, I will have my technology accountant.
But did you finish? ¿Ya lo terminaste o lo quieres terminar?
Oh, I would like.
Okay, so I would like to have, I would like to have, okay, I would like to have finished. I would like to have finished my technology in accounting. ¿Para cuándo? ¿Para este año? ¿Para el siguiente? ¿Para cuándo, my friend?
I don't know, teacher.
Más o menos para cuándo, more or less.
In 5 years,
Okay,
maybe.
so, bueno, puede ser. So, I would like to have finished my technology in accounting within 5 years, dentro de 5 años, right? It's a possibility. Muy bien, very good, Brian, excellent. Jesse, what about you, my friend?
Teacher, I would like to have bought a big house within no in 3 years.
Okay, I would like to have bought a big house. And exactly, it's within. In that case, it's not in. Cuando usamos present, future perfect, no usamos in, porque la acción no va a pasar en 3 años, sino dentro de 3 años. Puede que haya pasado antes, en 2 y medio, we don't know. So we said within 3 years. ¿Listo? Nota que aquí no uso by y uso within, pero en ningún momento uso in. ¿Ready? ¿Listo?
Okay.
Excelente. Muy bien, guys. Entonces, that's the way. Cuando hablamos de lo que son objetivos o metas, pues puede usar generalmente futuro perfecto con cualquiera de las dos estructuras, siempre, siempre haciendo énfasis en el tiempo. ¿Para cuándo? ¿Cuál es el límite de tiempo? By 2025, by 2026, ¿ready? Entonces, no sé, ejemplo, by the end of the year, para el final del año. Quiero expresar cuál es mi objetivo para el final del año. So I would say by December, I hope I will have saved, no sé, enough money. Right? Para el final de este año, by December, I hope I will have saved enough money to travel. Good. So that's my goal for the end of the year. Maybe another person, teacher, I would like to have improved my physique. I would like to have lost some weight. Me gustaría haber perdido peso. I would like to have lost weight. I would like to have gotten a better salary. I would like to have gotten a raise. Yeah, un aumento. Yeah, so I would like to have gotten a raise. And then you just have to include just the time and then any of the expression, will, have, and the verb in past participle, or would like to have, and the verb in past participle. So guys, ready? Entonces, thinking of that, we have these two questions. Question number 1, what do you expect to have achieved within 10 years, dentro de 10 años? What do you expect to have achieved within 10 years? Y la segunda, biggest achievement this year, en lo que va el año. What do you expect to have achieved within 10 years? And what is your biggest achievement until now in this year? Ready? So piénsenlo. What do you think? I think I would like to have raised a healthy son, right? Me gustaría haber creado un hijo saludable, right? I would like to have raised a healthy son. And here, my biggest achievement this year until now, I have been able to improve my social relationships. You know, I have been able to improve it means mejorar, right? So I have been able to improve my social relationships with people, with my family, with my friends. So I have been able to improve my social relationships. Ready? So those are my two answers. What about you? ¿Qué tal ustedes? What are your biggest achievements this year? What would you like to have done in 10 years?
I I would like to have bought a big house and traveled around the world. And this year I have been able to know English very well.
Wonderful, Danny. Muy bien, very good. So, well, I would like to have bought a big apartment or a big house and traveled. I would like to have traveled around the world. Great, two different goals. And this year, I have been able to know English very well. Perfect. That's great. Excellent, right? Thank you, Danny. What about the guys?
Teacher, I would like to travel to Switzerland and know the Northern Lights. And I have been able to study English.
Have been able to study English. Muy bien. En la de future, entonces, I would like to have traveled in past participle. O me gustaría haber viajado. I would like to have traveled to Switzerland and known, porque es past participle de know, ¿cierto? And known the Northern Lights. Me gustaría haber conocido past participle del verbo know. ¿Está, Chris?
Okay.
Excellent, very good. Y la otra, sí, perfecto. I have been able to study English all year. Muy bien. Brian, Jessid, what about you?
Teacher,
Mhm.
I would like to have a good job and buy my own apartment.
Okay, I would like to have gotten, como I would like to have gotten, como me gustaría haber conseguido, my own apartment and a good job. Perfecto. Ahí con ese funciona para los dos. I would like to have gotten a good job and my own apartment. Muy bien. And the accomplishments?
I was able to have my operation and have best my kin.
I was able to have my operation. Es una operación como, digamos, una operación encubierta, pero cuando es operación cirugía, surgery. I was able to have my surgery. Muy bien. Listo, Brian. Very good. What about Giselle, my friend?
Teacher, I would like to have traveled too around, and I have been able to change my job for other.
For a better one? For a better one?
Yes, yes.
Great. Excellent. Congratulations, my friend. Listo, guys. Very good. So in that case, that's how you do it. Expressing accomplishments and expressing achievements. Ready? Achievements es lo mismo que accomplishment. Es exactamente lo mismo. O sea, un logro. Right? Entonces, in that case, guys, we can do it using future perfect for the future, for the goals, and past simple or present perfect for the accomplishments in the past. ¿Listo? Muy fácil, realmente es muy sencillo de lograr, pues son expresiones muy importantes. Being able to, manage to, y would like to have, and the other one. El will have es más sencillo, ya lo habíamos hecho previamente en otras semanas, pero esa de would like to have no la habíamos visto hasta el momento. De igual manera, la expresión manage to en pasado y presente perfecto y la expresión be able to en pasado y en presente perfecto. ¿Listo, guys? Entonces, realmente son expresiones muy útiles y pues espero que les hayan quedado muy claritas, ¿vale? Que las incluyan, que las vayan forzando ahí entre su discurso para que las puedan usar sí o sí, ¿vale? Entonces, practicarlas mucho, incluirlas así en estos días siguientes, incluir mucho esas expresiones en lo que hagan, en la práctica que tengan, ¿ready? Y ya, guys, nos vemos el jueves, Thursday, for the next class, for the last class of the next week, of this level, ¿listo? Ya deberían tener la posibilidad de ingresar al siguiente nivel, ya saben, completan el checkpoint final, la encuesta de satisfacción y ya a la hora siguiente ya la plataforma los inscribe automáticamente en el siguiente nivel, ¿listo? Para que pues vayan completando ejercicios, checkpoints, toda la cosa. Las clases de la otra semana, como siempre cuando empezamos nivel, las vamos a dejar para jueves y sábado, para que tengan tiempito en los primeros días de la semana de completar las actividades, pues que les hagan falta del nivel, de este nivel, ¿vale? Entonces, para que no se preocupen, que la primera, pues son dos clases también, de la primera semana. La primera queda para el jueves, la segunda para el sábado, para que tengan tiempito de aprovechen ese festivo y tengan tiempito de terminar todas las actividades del intermedio 1, ¿vale? ¿Listo, guys?
Okay, teacher.
Perfect, great.
Thanks, teacher.
Listo, guys. Entonces, see you the next Thursday at 8 p.m. on class. Ready? So have a good day and sleep tight. I wish that you can rest.
Thanks, teacher.
Thank you,
Bye.
teacher. night.
Goodbye. Bye.